Oh, sorry, give me a sec. Oops.
My favorite social media network is Instagram. I love following people that have good posts. If they have good posts, you know, it's good to follow them because then you're able to get inspiration for other photos and you can improve your selfie game.
My favorite social media network would either be Instagram or Twitter because I'm on them 24/7.
My favorite social media network is probably social. Forget the media part. I really prefer actually seeing people. I don't know. I don't even like talking on the phone.
My favorite social media networks are probably like Twitter and Facebook because they're the only two I have. So I spend a lot of time on them, which is probably not a good thing.
Social media regret would be, I don't know what year it was, but whenever Joseph Kony was like a thing being passed around on social media and Facebook, I was definitely a part of that, and the hullabaloo that went with, I don't even know how that turned out. Is he still in power? Or?
I used to always post like lyrics on Facebook. I was that kid, always posted song lyrics on Facebook, so I definitely regret that. Yeah.
I have no regrets. Hashtag YOLO.
My biggest social media pet peeve is when people take those webcam pictures and it's like, I don't need to see 100 pictures of you and your friend.
My biggest social media pet peeve is the new thing on Facebook where you can be like, oh, I'm feeling sad, oh, I'm feeling depressed. Well, like, honestly, I don't care. When you post 5 different things about you being sad, I don't care. Just shut it down. Shut it down.
My biggest social media pet peeve is definitely when people are constantly posting about how terrible their life is and how like no one sees them. It's probably because they're always on Facebook and stuff. Like, get off for a bit and maybe you'll see people, you know. People don't normally live in your bedroom unless you put them there.
My biggest social media pet peeve is when like boyfriends and girlfriends always like comment about each other or post about each other like, oh, I love you so much. I've known you for a week and we started dating yesterday. And then they make their profile picture each other like holding hands or like making out, and it's both the same picture. It's just weird. Or they just, constantly talk about the boyfriend and girlfriend.
You're forever alone.
All right.
Each social media network has its own purpose.
Facebook is a lot like more of just like posting once a day things like, oh, I went to a baseball game or whatever you do. And Twitter is for people that like to talk a lot, but like, you have to contain that a little bit because you only get so many characters, so that's good for that.
Tumblr goes from puppies to porn in seconds, so it's very entertaining. You can do that for a couple hours.
Instagram is best for posting pictures of like yourself or where you're at, and it's like, you know.
Food.
Or food. I'm not a big fan of that one.
You don't like food?
Not a big fan of people posting food. No.
Snapchat is a tool that allows you to take selfies or pictures of your surroundings and then send them to your friends so they can only see for a limited amount of times.
Snapchat, oh, that's fun stuff there. It was designed to be cute stuff like, hi, look what I'm doing, I have so much fun. And it's really like, how many chins can you make for your best friend to see? And then like the moment of heart stopping when you see they took a screenshot. No, you don't like that. You don't like that at all.
So a friend of mine has been starting to screenshot all of like my most embarrassing Snapchats, and she's like gotten to the point where she like screenshots all of them, and some of them are like really bad, and she's eventually gonna post them on Facebook in an album called 50 Shades of Nick Wayne, and that probably won't go over well.
Neopets is like, you make an account, and then you pick a little pet, and then you can like pick the color, and you can name it like, I don't know, I had one and it was like, Good Night Moon BB, and like it was super cute, and it was a Kachik, which is like, I don't know, it's kind of like a squirrel with triangle earring. Yeah, I don't know. And it was yellow and it was super cute. And then you can like play games and then you get points that'll turn into money and then you can like dress them up and like you can paint them and like then you can buy them little pets and like, oh, so great. Neopets is where it's at.
Club Penguin. That stuff was real fun, and you could talk to people. It's like, you go, guys, go to this place at this time. We're gonna talk online. It's like, oh, cool. Like, it's gonna be real fun. So you go and you get the little penguin, and you like talk online, like, yo, hi. They'll throw a snowball at you, and that's probably the extent of what you did. So once you got past 5th grade, it kind of just like died out. It's like, okay, I got a Club Penguin named Fuzzy. Kind of leave those behind. It's in the past.
Facebook stalking. Depends, because there's stalking and there's creeping. Stalking gets a little obsessive. Creeping is like the first time that you do it, you're like, hey, who is this person? I'm gonna go creep on them. But if you like look at their page constantly, that's stalking.
Facebook stalking is one of the world's greatest inventions. You find out everything you need to know about a person pretty much right away. It's like, you know, that kid's kind of cute. I know your sister, your grandma, your aunt, and your grandma. There's no shame. But then the accident, like you click on a picture and you accidentally like it, everything, all of a sudden it's not okay, not chill, everything's bad because they get like a little notification like you liked a picture from like 2003. I don't even know if Facebook was alive back then, but it's like, what do you do now? Like, they know you were looking through. That's when Facebook stalking goes very, very, very wrong. But otherwise, hey, you know, everyone needs to know a little. Especially your grandma's name. Not important.
Facebook stalking has its limits as well. I know my way around Facebook. I can find out just about anything about anyone and who they are, who they dated, and all that. Which is really creepy, but can also come in handy sometime, especially if, you know, your best friend is like really interested in this person and like they're too scared to look, so like you'll go and look for them just to be sure like that this person is okay and that if they did date, they would be a good couple together. But then also stalking can also be very creepy because I've had it where people will all of a sudden, 198 notifications. So-and-so liked your photo. And it's just a long stream of that. Nobody, like, it feels good. I'm glad you went through my photos. But why do you have that much time? Like, I have that much time because I don't have a life, but I know you have a life. So why are you doing this?
Well, personally, I'm probably the creepiest thing on social media networks. You gotta watch out because I will Facebook stalk you to death.
Hashtags can be good, but they gotta be used in moderation. Like,
Moderation's for the weak.
okay, well, like if a girl takes a picture, she's like, hashtag pretty, hashtag eyeballs, hashtag brown hair, hashtag selfie, hashtag cute, hashtag whatever day it is, you know, how they're feeling, what they ate earlier today. They hashtag everything, and it's not okay. That's bad.
For me, there are 3 basic rules to hashtags. One is on Facebook, they don't belong on Facebook. No hashtagging on Facebook. Number 2 is every tweet does not need a hashtag. It doesn't need to be there. And number 3, please keep your hashtags to a maximum of 5 hashtags per post. You do not need more than 5 hashtags per post. It's just ridiculous.
One of the weirdest things was there was a guy who posted a picture on Imager of his 2 dicks. And it was like, and then about like 2 days later, it was like, ask me, AMA, I'm the guy who has 2 dicks, ask me anything. And they're like both functioning and he's had sex with both of them at the same time. And it's like, oh my gosh.
When people get like hacked by weird websites, if you know what I'm saying, like sweet treats, you know, those all of a sudden like pop up. It's like, where are you coming from? Go away. I don't know how you found me. Like, I'm not interested in your sweet treats. Go keep your cupcakes somewhere else.
So the weirdest thing, the other day I was on my Tumblr and I came across this video of these guys catching laptops with their butts. It was amazing, but at the same time it's like, what is happening? How do you find out you can do this? Like, how do you just know?
I'm real cool. So cool that Space Shuttle Almanac followed me on Twitter. Hi!